Your brain is keeping you afraid and preventing you from achieving everything that you want. Because your brain is practical, it's logical, it only understands a world that currently exists. And if you want to change the world and you don't learn how to hack your brain, you are going to play scared for life. So I was trying to think about, as I was watching this video, when was the last time that I felt really overwhelmingly scared? Like, I might not be able to do this. I can't do this. I'm not capable. I'm not worthy. I don't think I'm gonna deliver a good job. And the only idea that came to mind recently of a big thing was when I was speaking at the event in Phoenix, and I was invited by Brendan Burchard and Dean Graziosi, and I was speaking at their event, and before me was Eric Thomas on day one, and I was the last speaker on the last day. And I remember the day of, I was pacing backstage about an hour, 45 minutes before the actual event. I'm there, I'm pacing, I'm walking back and forth. Brendan Burchard said he's gonna watch my entire speech and give me feedback after, which only adds to the pressure. And there was a moment where I blanked out. There was a moment, maybe 10 minutes before I went on stage. I'm standing backstage and I blank out. I don't even know what I'm gonna talk. What am I gonna talk about right now? I don't even know what I'm gonna talk about right now. It's been a long time since I felt that level of desperation, insecurity, overwhelm, because usually as soon as I hear myself saying, this is hard, this is difficult, I say, okay, let's go do it. The challenge in this situation was I couldn't just get up on stage whenever I wanted. And so I'm left sitting there walking backstage thinking, oh my God, what if I don't win? What if I don't give a great performance? What if I let everybody down, which is my greatest fear? What if I let the audience down and Brendan down and Dean down? And I just forgot what I'm gonna say. How do I even start my presentation? I'm gonna get up on stage and just face plant. It was this, I don't know, minute of just real desperation, of feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get up there and suck. I don't know what I'm gonna say. And then the thing that caught me, and I'm so grateful that it did, it's like the training, this is how you train yourself. The training came in. I said, what are you doing? You're Evan Carmichael. Let's go. And that may sound super egotistical, but I think the self-criticism only works when it's based off a foundation of self-love. Like, I think you need to celebrate yourself more. I think you need to recognize yourself more. Not bragging on social media that you did some fake goal that you know didn't take a lot of work, but you might get some accolades for from your friends and people following you. I'm talking about, what do you tell yourself? Like, when you walk past yourself in the mirror, do you see a rock star? Do you see a stud? Do you see somebody who's gonna go change the world? Most people is no. And if it's a yes, it's not consistent. And so I think doing the work to tell yourself that you're amazing, I think that should be a default answer every time you're nervous, is to say, I'm, fill in your name. I'm your name, right? I'm Evan Carmichael, let's go. And that motivated me to then instantly remember what the thing was. It wasn't that I forgot what I was gonna say, I was just too stressed out and blocked that I couldn't actually get through to what I was supposed to go out and talk about. And so that shift in my state, by telling myself, I'm Evan Carmichael, let's go, allowed me to connect to it and then go off and deliver, at least what I thought was a pretty great speech and event. So how can you do it for you? How can you hack your brain? I've got a 3-step process that I think will help. Step number 1 is scary, difficult, or hard. This is where I might have a different strategy compared to Marissa Peer. She says, when you're feeling nervous, tell yourself that you're excited, and because it's the same emotions, because you're sweaty, your palms are sweaty, your speech is elevated, your heart rate's going faster, right? The signs of being nervous and excited are the same. So trick your brain by saying you're excited instead of nervous. I actually don't like that, and lots of people say that. Simon Sinek says that, Marissa Peer says that, there's a bunch of people say that. I like to tell myself I do things that make me nervous. Right? Scary, difficult, hard are usually the 3, but let's add nervous as a 4th. Scary, difficult, hard, and nervous. That is not an acceptable reason for you not to take action, because you do scary, difficult, hard, and nervous. You love scary, difficult, hard, and nervous, because the other side of scary, difficult, hard, and nervous, the opposite, is what? Is comfort, is complacency, is boring, is photocopying your day over and 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 over again. You don't want that. The opposite of nervous is boring. It's boring. The opposite of nervous is not excited. The opposite of nervous is boring. The opposite of nervous is you hate your life. If there's nothing in your calendar in the next month that makes you nervous, that is scary, difficult, or hard, you hate your life. And most people are so busy running away from the things that make them feel nervous because it's too scary, difficult, or hard. And then they know that they're capable of great things, but they never do it. It's unrealized potential. But you know you're capable of more. It's not ignorance is bliss. You know you're capable of more, and you're not doing it because you're afraid. Watch your language, right? Whenever you say scary, difficult, or hard, that means it's go time. That means you have to do it just because you love scary, difficult, and hard. And ask your friends and your family and the people around you to catch it. Anytime you say scary, difficult, or hard, tell them to call you out on it. Now they may say, what are you talking about? You're always the one going off and doing scary, difficult, hard things. Don't buy into that. They just have lower standards than you do. Ask them to catch you on it, because you are doing it. You are making mistakes. You are saying that to yourself. And if it ever comes out of your voice, if it ever comes through your head, then you have to go off and do that thing just to show yourself that you can. Step number 2 is the boom, boom test. And that's when your heart's going boom, 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 boom. Again, that's go time. The first one, scary, difficult, hard, and nervous is words, right? It's vocabulary. It's you hear yourself thinking it, or you actually say it out loud. For some of you, it might be more physical, which is when you feel your heart going boom, 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 you might not be even thinking something properly. You might not even have words in your head because you're so nervous, right? But when you feel your heart going like this, that means it's go time too. Especially when it's because of somebody else's potential opinion. If you're going boom, boom, boom because of fear of judgment, then you have to do it. Again, just because. Not worrying about if it works out or not, but just to show yourself that you can do it. Because whenever you play small based off of somebody else's opinion of you, you're telling yourself that you suck. You want to do something, you're afraid of how you're going to judge for it, so you don't do it. I suck. That's how it works. You're telling yourself that you suck every time that you don't follow through on the thing you want to do because you're worried that somebody else is going to judge you. We're not afraid of failing. Don't fool yourself. It's not that you're afraid of failing. You're afraid of failing in front of somebody else. You will sing in the shower, but you won't sing on the street corner. Why? Because you're afraid of public failure. You're afraid of failing in front of somebody else. And that's what you need to destroy. So when your heart's going boom, 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 let's go. And step number 3 is trust your bold ideas. Trust your bold ideas. I believe that the idea was given to you for a reason. Where did the idea come from? I don't know. It came from somewhere. It's flowing through you. Now you have to go off and do it. I believe that the ideas that come to you when you're feeling bold, unstoppable, powerful, confident, those ideas are actually the best ones for you. And then your brain talks you down from doing them. That's why the most important first step is momentum. The biggest thing missing in your life is momentum. As soon as you get an idea, do something about it. Stop planning, stop thinking, stop being perfect, stop worrying about other people's opinions, stop researching, because you're gonna be bold and you're using all of your best, bold, creative energy on planning, thinking, researching, and then you wake up tomorrow and your brain takes over again and tells you you can't do it. And then what happens? You don't. Instead, use that first moment when you're feeling the bold energy, the confident moment. You come up with an idea, immediate action, momentum, instantly. You do that, you'll change your life. If you want another Evan rant video that just might give you the confidence you need, check it out right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.
The number one thing that you have to do if you want to have success, the number one thing that I've seen over and over and over and over and over and over and over again,